And we have more news coming in this morning. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has said that he is not going to be attending the summons issued by the Enforcement Directorate. This is the fifth summon that he skipped. Arvind Kejriwal says BJP and Modi's aim to arrest me. Modi wants to topple my government, says the Delhi Chief Minister. Ashutosh Mishra getting asked more details on that big story, the defiance on the part of the Delhi Chief Minister. Ashutosh there continues. He's in Delhi. He's going to be taking part in a dharna, a peaceful one, he says. But he says all of this is to topple the Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi and also to prevent me from campaigning for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections.
And clearly, what we have seen happened in Jharkhand, and remember after arrest of Hemant Soren, that's clearly set back to the entire India alliance, because when it comes to making strategy, campaigning, influence phase, that all will the India bloc will lack in the state of Jharkhand, and clearly that exactly will be the situation in Delhi if Arvind Kejriwal is arrested. But on the other side, skipping these summons, clearly the ED will have a legal ground now to either approach to the court or try all their legal remedies that is available before the agency when it comes to probing the Delhi Chief Minister or even making an arrest of Arvind Kejriwal in the Delhi excise case. But when it comes to response, he has been responding and often saying that in what capacity he is being summoned, and whether as an accused, whether as a witness, whether as a head of a political party. Because so far, the biggest setback what Arvind Kejriwal received after arrest of his second in command. But on the day when he has skipped the summon, there is going to be a protest right exactly where the stage is being set for the Aam Aadmi Party leadership, not just Delhi Chief Minister, but also Punjab Chief Minister. Two Chief Minister will be protesting against the BJP, and of course the issue this time is on the Chandigarh Mayoral elections, where the Aam Aadmi Party has been accusing of rigging of these polls, and that's you see the massive deployment right outside here. Remember Hemant Soren, the former Jharkhand Chief Minister, he also skipped several summons. When he reached Delhi, there was also literally searches on his residence, and somehow he managed to reach Ranchi, resigned as a chief minister. Then we see Champai Soren being made a chief minister. ED arrests him, and then we see what next, the legal options before Hemant Soren is, because clearly when it comes to the PMLA, the law itself is the biggest challenge when it comes to obtaining bail from the courts, because exactly the law is reversed in the PMLA case. The liability to prove innocence goes on, the burden of proving innocence goes on the accused itself, that you'll have to prove you are innocent. And usually in other CRPC, another law, we have saying that Indian justice system says you are innocent until proven guilty, and here in the cases like PMLA, that's exactly goes opposite, that you are guilty until proven innocent. So clearly on that cases, that's exactly made literally impossible for Manish Sisodia getting bail in the PMLA case from the lower court, from the higher court, from the Supreme Court. In fact, since he has been saying there have been delay in the trial proceeding, he has yet again moved for a regular bail. Subsequently, the setback we have seen for even Sanjay Singh, Aam Aadmi Party member of Parliament.
Yes, Ashutosh, I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now. We have more news, in fact, and look at these pictures of security getting beefed up right outside the AAP office. AAP claims party volunteers have now been detained. 1,000 Delhi police personnel have been deployed. Hundreds of paramilitary forces outside the AAP office are protested against Chandigarh Mayor results, and the protest will continue today. Ashutosh, there is an allegation from the Aam Aadmi Party that there have been detentions of Aam Aadmi Party workers there. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, we are not hearing any official words from the Delhi police, but since there was anticipation that there will be entire workers from the Aam Aadmi Party, not just Delhi, but also from Punjab, of course, the route is via Singhu border. So the Atishi and the other Aam Aadmi Party leaders are giving allegations that those workers are being detained and being taken to different places by Delhi police. In fact, here very few, and in fact, at the moment, all I see, one of the AAP MLA is right here, and other side only and only Delhi police, CRP, Rapid Action Force. The security has been totally beefed up in this particular pocket, and since last night itself the arrangements were made in anticipation of law and order situation, rapid action forces, anti-riot vehicles, anti-riot gear, these the personals are totally equipped with, because this is not just one protest by the Aam Aadmi Party will be marching towards the BJP headquarters, but also the BJP workers will have decided to march to the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. Right behind me the stage is set, and that's the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters here. We'll try and get words from Sanjeev Jha, Aam Aadmi Party MLA, and all these MLAs, entire cabinet will be reaching here. This stretch, the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg stretch, has been totally cordoned off, and multiple barricades. Look at this, multiple barricades. So there will be challenges for the Delhi police. They will not allow even the BJP workers to walk towards the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, and so will be the situation for the Aam Aadmi Party workers, because if that's a huge number and there is a confront situation on these points between two political workers, and that could literally trigger a law and order situation. So every minute we are only seeing mobilization of the forces. So there you see the CRP, the Delhi police from different pockets. In fact, all these districts of Delhi where the police personals have been mobilized towards the Deen Dayal Upadhyay March. So this is gonna be really a high voltage day, massive and massive protest. Of course, the Aam Aadmi Party is carrying out this protest over the Chandigarh Mayor election issue, accusing BJP for rigging the entire elections. In fact, of course, they have challenged the entire election process in the court, but before that takes time for any final verdict. For now, this is the strategy of the Aam Aadmi Party to go to the people, take the narrative battle further. And if you see this entire stretch, Neha, for entire this 100-meter stretch, only head count that I see is of Delhi police, is of CRP and the Rapid Action Force.
Coming back to you in a moment from now, Rapid Action Force and the Delhi police, the paramilitary forces have been deployed right at the AAP office there, where top leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party are all set to march, in fact, to the BJP headquarters. This includes the Chief Minister of Punjab as well. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal skipping the summons issued by the Enforcement Directorate. The fifth time that he has refused to join in the investigations in connection with the Delhi liquor policy case. He skipped 4 other summons so far, calling them illegal and politically motivated. AAP has said in a statement that the summons issued to them were illegal and branded it as a part of Modi's political conspiracy to topple the AAP government in Delhi by arresting him. His party once again termed the summons as unsustainable and long. Now, in the backdrop of the ED heat, Arvind Kejriwal is scheduled to participate in a protest with Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann outside the BJP headquarters in Delhi against the mayor polls in Chandigarh that AAP says was rigged by the Saffron clan. Heavy security deployed right outside the premises of the AAP headquarters to maintain the law and order situation in the national capital.
लोकसभा चुनाव से पहले दिल्ली में आम आदमी पार्टी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी आमने सामने है। चंडीगढ़ मेयर चुनाव मामले में आम आदमी पार्टी ने धांधली का आरोप लगाया है और इस बीच दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री और आम आदमी पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय संयोजक अरविंद केजरीवाल आम आदमी पार्टी दफ्तर में पहुंचेंगे। सुरक्षा के क्या इंतजाम है ये भी आप देख लीजिए, जिस तरह से गाड़ियां यहां पहुंच रही हैं, महिला सुरक्षा जवान यहां पर तैनात की जा रही हैं और साथ ही साथ आपको बता दें कि फोर्स का डिप्लॉयमेंट भी खास तौर से यहां किया गया है। ये देखिए, आप वज्र वाहन आपको यहां नजर आ जाएगा और यहां पर आपको ये जवान भी नजर आ जाएंगे। उससे ये स्पष्ट हो जाता है कि खास तौर से पूरे डीडीयू मार्ग को छावनी में तब्दील कर दिया गया है। यहां पर मंच तैयार किया गया है। इसी मंच से अरविंद केजरीवाल, भगवंत मान, दिल्ली और पंजाब के आम आदमी पार्टी के नेता यहां भाषण देते हुए भी नजर आने वाले हैं। तो जाहिर है कि पुलिस ने इस पूरे इलाके में सुरक्षा के कड़े इंतजाम किए गए हैं। अलग अलग जिलों से यहां पर पुलिस फोर्स का डिप्लॉयमेंट भी किया गया है और इस बीच आम आदमी पार्टी भाजपा के खिलाफ हल्ला बोल की तैयारी कर रही है। कैमरामैन अमित बधवार के साथ पंकज जैन, दिल्ली।
अरविंद केजरीवाल जी, if there is nothing to hide, there is no tinka in the mooch of the chore, then why are you not presenting yourself before the ED and before the other agencies? You are the same Mr. Kejriwal who under Anna Hazare's tutelage said that first there should be resignation and then investigation. Today you refuse to cooperate with the investigation. You say that these are all politically motivated, as if doing bhashtachar is your shishtachar, and if anybody does any kind of inquiry, you will play victimhood card. How long will you play this victimhood card?
करप्शन किंग केजरीवाल, अरविंद केजरीवाल आज फिर ईडी के सम्मन से भाग रहे हैं, ईडी के सामने आने से बच रहे हैं। लेकिन वो कितना भी भाग ले, जो उन्होंने चोरी की और पाप किया है उसका हिसाब होकर रहेगा। केजरीवाल गैंग के बाकी सभी चोर और भ्रष्ट जहां हैं, उनका गैंग लीडर अरविंद केजरीवाल भी बहुत जल्द वहीं पर ही होगा।
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 300 करोड़ रुपए के जो मनी ट्रेल के बारे में किया, उसका सवालों का जवाब आपको देना है। आपके अरविंद ने साफ साफ कहा था कि आपकी मौजूदगी में, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की मौजूदगी में उनके घर पर 5% या 12% कमीशन का ड्राफ्ट डॉक्यूमेंट दिया गया। विजय नायर जो आपके खुद का आदमी, माई बॉय, आपने सभी महेंद्रों को बोला था, बहुत तमाम सवालों के जवाब हैं। इसलिए अरविंद केजरीवाल साहब जितना मर्जी भाग लीजिए, जितना मर्जी आप कर लीजिए, एक ना एक दिन आपको कानून के सामने यानी कि ईडी के सामने आपको पेश होना ही पड़ेगा।
The stage has been completely set for a massive showdown in Delhi. 21 AAP workers have been detained at the Singhu border is what we're hearing. AAP stir in Delhi, security beefed up, 1,000 Delhi police personnel deployed, hundreds of paramilitary forces outside AAP office. Ashutosh is with us for the very latest on that. So we have some clarity on the... Okay, we'll go across to Ashutosh in a moment from now, but AAP workers at the Singhu border have been detained is what we are hearing. A massive stir was planned by the Aam Aadmi Party against the BJP. Aam Aadmi Party has alleged that there's been rigging in the mayor elections in Delhi, and this in fact protest is being held on the day that the ED had issued summons to the Delhi Chief Minister in connection with the Delhi excise policy case. The BJP says, what's wrong in appearing before the ED? The Delhi Chief Minister says this is political vendetta. They're going to arrest me before elections, topple my government in Delhi, and also ensure that I'm unable to campaign for the Lok Sabha elections. This is a bit to pull down the Aam Aadmi Party. BJP is using the federal agency to settle political scores, is the argument of the Aam Aadmi Party here. 21 AAP workers have been detained at the Singhu border. This was being alleged. And Ashutosh continues to be with us. Ashutosh, so we have information of 21 workers of the Aam Aadmi Party being detained at the Singhu border to prevent them from coming to this to central Delhi, essentially, where the offices of both the AAP and the BJP is.
Well, there are multiple standard operative procedure when it comes to such type of protests, Neha. So Aam Aadmi Party is accusing that their workers and protesters not allowed. And in fact, at the moment, there is the images that you see are the CRP personals totally geared and equipped with the anti-riot gears and the Delhi police personnel, including the female police personnel. So clearly, the number which was anticipated by Delhi police was huge. And if there are hundreds of these workers from both the political parties managed to reach, then possibly there could be law and order situation, and that's exactly why these preventive steps are being taken. So if you see the machinery when it comes to the police, the CRP, the Delhi police, the Rapid Action Force, and multiple barricadings have been placed. So clearly the police will of course try to prevent the huge number of the political workers to reach from this particular area. For now, we don't hear the word from the Delhi police, but Aam Aadmi Party has accused that there are workers who are coming from Punjab and also the outer Delhi and different parts of Delhi are being detained and they're not being allowed to join this protest at Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg. And I'm marching towards just outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, just towards the opposite area, at the first barricading point at DDU Marg, on the DDU road, there you see that the Delhi police has literally barricaded. So now anyone who will try to enter from this particular pocket, more likely they will be stopped here. And that's
Actually,
one vehicle I see.
now, Ashutosh getting us those pictures in the live report from the AAP office in Delhi. Straight to Himanshu now, who is in fact at the Singhu border. Himanshu, Singhu border में 21 आम आदमी पार्टी वर्कर्स को डिटेन किया गया है.
बिल्कुल, देखिए यहाँ पर 21 जो वर्कर्स आए हैं जिनकी पहचान कर ली पुलिस ने, उन्हें यहाँ से डिटेन किया गया है और उन्हें पुलिस जब तक प्रोटेस्ट चलता रहेगा उन्हें रखेगी डिटेन अपने पास और उसके बाद जाने देगी. आप देखिए किस तरीके की सिक्योरिटी की गई है स्नेहा. यहाँ पर जो मेन बॉर्डर से पहले ही 4 लेयर की बैरिकेडिंग की गई है, जहां पर पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस और दिल्ली पुलिस के जवान ड्रोन से लगातार नजर रखी जा रही है. और देखिए इस तरीके से बैरिकेड लगाया गया है कि एक भी गाड़ी यहां से निकल ना पाए जिसमें पुलिस देख न लगे। यानी एक एक गाड़ी पर दिल्ली पुलिस की निगाह है। आप देखिए जो भी गाड़ियां यहां से गुजर रही हैं उन सब में देखा जा रहा है कि कौन लोग मौजूद हैं, और जरा सा भी किसी पर शक हो रहा है स्नेहा कि ये कार्यकर्ता हो सकते हैं तो उस गाड़ी को रोका जा रहा है। यहां पर पुलिस का ये कहना है कि ये सारी कवायद इसलिए की जा रही है ताकि ये दिल्ली के अंदर ज्यादा भीड़ न लगे, क्योंकि सेंट्रल दिल्ली में प्रोटेस्ट बुलाया गया है। परमिशन दी नहीं गई है दिल्ली पुलिस की तरफ से, उसके बावजूद सेंट्रल दिल्ली में जो प्रोटेस्ट है वहां ज्यादा भीड़ न हो, केओस न हो। और आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से कहा गया था कि पंजाब से कार्यकर्ता आएंगे, पुलिस को इसकी जानकारी थी, जिसके बाद ये तमाम सिक्योरिटी यहां पर लगाई गई स्नेहा। अब हम आगे आपको लेके चलते हैं। देखिए ये तमाम सुरक्षा व्यवस्था तो आप ये देख रही हैं, लेकिन अगर यहां से कोई निकलता है तो 10 किलोमीटर आगे भी इसी तरीके से पुलिस ने बैरिकेडिंग की हुई है। और आगे की तरफ मैं आपको लेके जाता हूं और वहां दिखाता हूं कि पुलिस ने सिर्फ बैरिकेड्स और अपने जवानों को ही नहीं तैनात किया है, बल्कि आगे आप ये देखिए रेत से भरे हुए डंपर यहां पर पहले से ही एहतियातन पुलिस ने खड़े किए हैं कि अगर संख्या ज्यादा आती है और अचानक से प्रोटेस्टर्स यहां पहुंचते हैं तो रोड पर इन डंपर्स को खड़ा करके रास्ता पूरी तरीके से बंद कर दिया जाएगा। बहरहाल इन तमाम सुरक्षा व्यवस्था का खामियाजा कहीं ना कहीं आम लोगों को भी भुगतना पड़ रहा है, क्योंकि आप जहां तक आपकी नजर जाएगी इस रोड पर ट्रैफिक लग गया है, लंबा ट्रैफिक जाम लग गया है। और 11 बजे के आसपास प्रोटेस्ट की बात है, जो कि तकरीबन 1 से 2 घंटे भी अगर चलता है और 1 बजे तक अगर ये सुरक्षा व्यवस्था यहाँ पर रहती है तो बेहद लंबा ट्रैफिक जैम सोनीपत रोड पर लगने की आशंका भी है। स्नेहा
जी, शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। हिमांशु मिश्रा getting us all of those details from the Singhu border. Of course, we'll go back to Himanshu and to my colleague Ashutosh Mishra tracking that story very carefully from the national capital.